here with defensive line coach Al Washington. Coach, overall impression at the end of camp as we get done with this thing, where's your group at?
Man, you know what? We still got a ways to go, but we're in the right direction, which is the big thing. And we still got another week of prep, really. We got a couple more days, tough practice, and then we'll have a chance to kind of reassess. And then going into Austin P week, man, it's about recovery, and I guess I'll have a better answer for you then.
Obviously, Cortez has been taking it easy with him, with no need to rush him back.
Yeah.
How have guys stepped up when given that chance to get some time?
Tremendously, man. I tell you, they haven't batted an eye. And the piece of when coming in, what we tried to preach was every man's got to be ready to perform when their number's called, and they've done that. So a lot of young guys got some good reps. A couple upperclassmen stepped their game up. Marquise Copeland's one of them. So it was actually good for the group as a whole, and we're excited to get Cortez back when that time comes.
One of the guys that's always been intriguing because he's a monster of a human being is LBJ, Lyndon Johnson.
Yeah.
You're starting to see some consistency out of him. Right. Every day you're starting to see a little bit more where it's not just one play flash. You'll see him a little bit. How's his progression coming along?
Tremendously, man. I tell you, LBJ for football, in football terms, he's really young, and he's really grinded in the classroom in this off season. And I think the game has slowed down a little bit for him. So he's progressing really nice. He's a major piece of what we're trying to do. Really excited and really happy with him, where he's headed.
A young guy that's caught my eye quite a bit, and I'm sure probably yours as well, is Brian Wright. He's a guy that's always had a lot of potential. How is that coming together? Because he put a spin move on today that was. He said you put that in his repertoire.
Oh yeah. So here's B. B is one of the smartest football players I've been around. He gets it. He's a quick learner. He can grasp it. Very athletic, but he's really, I think, on the off season, he really committed himself, and I think his play is elevated because he's in better shape. His body's in better shape, and I think he's more engaged mentally. So I think he's one of the more special kids I've ever been around. So
chance for him to be the.
Yeah, I told him he's responsible for greatness, but we're trying to make him, every day build on his toolbox. But I enjoy coaching. He is a lot of fun, but he's sharp and really athletic kid. So he has a high expectation this year.
3 other veteran guys at end. You've got Muhan, you've got Fitz, and you've got Wilson.
That's right.
You got to be happy to have that depth and some experience there that allows you to mix and match and keep guys fresh.
Absolutely, man. Mark Wilson's an unbelievable leader. He's had a really great camp. Mark Wilson really pleased with. Kamani Fitz has had an unbelievable camp. And Kevin Muhan. This is the first time Kevin Muhan, because in spring he came in between the about 5th practice or so, and the kid is he's blossomed. He's explosive. He's a really good football player. So really excited about those 4 guys you mentioned, man. So just got to keep it going. You
came from one of the best situations in the country.
Yeah,
you had a ton of talent there. You were number 2 in the country in sacks last year.
That's right.
You didn't know what you were getting here. Are you happy with what the talent you've got and the situation you're in?
Absolutely, man. And coaches, we don't assess. When we come into a situation, we just try to improve. And I couldn't be happier with the type of kid that we have. And that's half of it mentally. If you get a guy that's mind's right up front, you got a chance. So I feel blessed to be here. Blessed Coach Fickle hired me. Blessed to be embraced by the kids. So it was a great situation at BC. I love BC, but I think this is just as great a situation here, if not better.
All right, thanks a lot, Coach. Appreciate it, man.
Got it, man.
Good stuff.
Keep